excited about it. I'm sorry, what?
Which hospital she's in?
Me?
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry, what?
Which hospital she's in?
Oh, she's in Advent Altamont.
Or Altamont?
Yeah, Advent Altamont.
Okay, because
Yeah, 5902. Oh, that's nice. The woman that works for us wants to call my mom. That's nice. She's not in her room yet, but that's cool. Let me say hey to everybody. I got my McDelivery. It says it on the bag. Look at that, McDelivery. It's so funny. So I want everyone to see that they seal the bag so your driver can't steal your fries. Look at the fucking Fort Knox to get into this bad boy. I'm just gonna check the sound over here on Rumble. Make sure we are live over here. Yes, we are. Look at the fucking. Okay, cool. We got sound. We are live. Hello, Francisco Moro. Hello. How are you? I said the F word and I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have said the F word. I am sorry. Those. You know what? The notifications, did they go out or not? Oh my goodness gracious! I cursed. I wasn't thinking.
YouTube
Did the notifications go out?
YouTube did, yeah.
YouTube did?
YouTube did, yeah. Just did on my device.
Let me see here. Oh, yes, indeed. Great. Fantastic. So the notifications went out. And great, we've got the people that are here. I see the people. Let's take this down. We don't need extra sun. It's just too bright. We're going to rip this open here. And we've got a chocolate shake right there. We've got a large Coca-Cola because I don't give a fuck. Today's my cheat day. I got my fries. And my burgers and my straws. And I asked him for ketchups and mustards and he got them, dude. I asked him for ketchups and mayonnaises and he got them for me. I'm so happy.
We always forget that shit. It's nice when they don't.
So, no, baby, not McDonald's. Sorry, baby. She's watching me. So, I'm celebrating with McDonald's because my mother just got out of surgery and everything's going fantastic. So, I'm really happy. She's doing well, and we're going to celebrate. He got me. Okay, dude, really? One mayonnaise? Okay, 2 mayonnaise packets. And three ketchup packets. Okay. Hey, it's better than none. I'll give him that. Although there must be... we can have him and I can both have a double cheeseburger for dinner tonight. Okay, so here is the Big Mac. Oh boy, with extra pickle.
Extra pick. Nothing wrong with that.
That first bite of a Big Mac, it's just as satisfying as your favorite drug that you ever took, man, ever, you know?
It actually, it's true. It's dopamine, I think.
So there was a travel bag, and they locked the drivers out so they can't steal your fries. It's funny. So they put a big old travel bag in. They make sure they lock it so they can't get in there. They put stickers over it.
They've been doing that since the beginning here.
I wonder how much money an Uber driver can make in a week.
And then the gas
This is
price-
great because I didn't have to drive there, you know? I get to stay off the road because I don't do well around people. Keith, they give the drivers a roll of stickers? Huh.
I'm sure they do it up at the restaurant.
McDonald's stickers?
You think they did it at this restaurant, not give it to Uber driver.
No, dude.
Do it-
They fucking put the stickers on and they sign them. They're signed. Order prepared
Oh.
by. Yeah, that's some serious shit. They're stepped
very
that up and
hearing it now.
stepped it up a notch.
I remember when I was a kid, like dreaming, like I was like, man, they deliver McDonald's. That'd be the ultimate fucking thing. When I was stoned, and now finally you do it, and everybody wants it. I was ahead of my time. What do you call that? Avant-garde.
You see what Aaron said? That guy was making 4,000, oh, 4 figures a week. That's $1,000. It's actually not bad. $1,000 a week.
$4 grand a month.
I guess it depends on how concentrated the area is you live in and how many orders come in for an Uber driver, right? And how well they're serviced. And how many people they have working.
Yeah. And tips too. Different nights you get better tip outs than others. Probably just like delivery. Like, used to.
I wonder how many Uber drivers are like in a city area, you know?
I don't know.
You
It must be
basically-
a lot because it's fast.
You say you work for tips? I tip really good. I tip the most I can on their app. Always select the highest one. I always select the deliver to me first option too, for an extra $2.
Oh, you're all fancy.
Dude, if I had to wait for another delivery and your food is like borderline hot, you know, it's not going to be hot if they stop somewhere else. McDonald's.
Good. By the way, we're now ordering McDonald's tonight. It's official. So, thanks.
How much did it cost? Out the door?
2 people up here. In Canadian dollars, $45. But that American would be like 30.
You know, these receipts don't say how much I spent. It just says what's on.
I don't think it's exact.
It just says what's on the order. Here, I can check the Uber. Um. $45.44.
There you go.
45.44, and we're on that Uber plan, so we got like $5 off.
Nice. And my girlfriend's like a vegetarian, so she gets like veggie wrap. It's like the cheapest thing ever. Yeah, ice cream.
Patrick John Welder, didn't I block you from the show earlier today? Bye. Remembered your name that time, didn't I? Sometimes I wonder who these people are, you know. Keith is like, you're banned, bud.
Just come on back and, hey, how's it going? Like, you remember what happened earlier?
Yeah, it would have been more like, hey man, I'm really, really sorry for what I did earlier today. I was acting like a fucking douchebag. Nope. That would have been the only acceptable answer.
I was watching that, the Darth Vader. That was fucking funny. I didn't hear it on my side because I can't hear it through the Discord.
You do sound like Darth Vader, don't you?
Yeah. I was like, fuck.
Oh, mayonnaise on the fries. Don't forget that. Ah!
Very European.
Yes, exactly. My girlfriend was very impressed when she found out I did that.
Yeah, very cultured and worldly. Pulp Fiction. What do they call it? Quarter pound with cheese and French. A Royale with cheese.
Aaron says you're fired. Oh, God, I needed this meal. Totally decadent. If I'm gonna cheat, this is what this is my go-to McDonald's, bro.
Yep. That's like I don't need that.
So it's all reward.
Yeah. I'm eating salmon and rice and fucking watching everything I eat. I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. Tonight, I'm inspired.
I never liked Checkers. Never liked them. Their shakes are okay, but their food was just not what I like.
Check it, we've never had that in Canada.
Not missing anything.
We don't get a lot of the brands in Canada, United States, like White Castle, Checkers, we don't have Krispy Kreme. Yeah, international house. Wow.
You have Denny's out there?
Yeah, we get Denny's, yeah. Perkins. Started to get those. Those are fucking everywhere in the South. I remember when I went to Florida, it was like Perkins at every fucking stop.
Yeah, they're gone now.
Are they? Oh, they're up here now.
Yep.
It's syrup, everything.
They migrated.
They migrated fucking. The opposite of snowbirds. They just follow, like, all the snowbirds like this shit. Let's just go up there. Fuck it.
Keith, I always get Big Mac sauce on the cheeseburgers, but they didn't have it as an option, so I was like, fuck it. They did not have it as an option. I was like, I'll live without it.
Probably live longer with that.
Nope. I'm gonna die, get hit by a train, bro. It won't matter.
Good. I got a little older. I started watching when I was eating. I was like, holy fuck, you can't eat anything. I was looking at the ingredients and shit. I'm like, fuck.
A fat guy and a skinny guy were jumping off a cliff to end it all. So they both jump, and the fat guy goes,
Yeah.
I enjoyed every French fry I ever ate. And the skinny guy goes, damn!
I was getting bad though. I was up to like 270s.
Oh my god.
No. Yeah.
Whoa, dude.
Huge.
What are you down to now?
I'm actually at 175 now.
These are pounds, right? Pounds?
Yeah, pounds, yeah. Like, I've lost 100 pounds since I was on camp.
Wow, bro.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah, I weigh
I got a little big.
189. D Zoggy Zog, here's a hit for the chat. Who are you, D Zoggy Zog? Welcome to my show. All right, now Rogie gets a fry. He growled at me today, and I'm not very happy with him. Like, something like hurt him, and he thought I did it to him. And I don't know what it was. I was right up in his face. I was right with him. I was loving on him, and we were just having a good time. I was about to get up, and I kind of turned. I don't even think I was making physical contact with him. But something, whatever it was, and he turned around and came after me, and I had to back up and tell him to stop. And he was like growling at me and snarling at me and barking at me. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck are you? Why are you growling at your daddy? Don't you love your daddy? Chocolate shake, because fuck it, if I'm gonna cheat, I'm gonna cheat. I mean, we're cheating
It's
here.
been nice to have, because you were in NorCal, there was nothing. You couldn't order any food out there, could you?
No, we didn't have Uber.
Nothing. Right, exactly. So it must have been nice to.
Dude, a poor Uber driver would have gone crazy up there, getting calls every 10 seconds.
Trying to survive the road.
Oh, that is fucking A. I hope everybody enjoyed that movie that we watched, Galaxy Quest. Let's see, what else? What else? What am I doing here? They've got this cool, right? They got a drink holder in the bottom of the bag. It's like installed in the bag, basically. It just fits in the bottom perfectly so the drinks don't fall over. And then your bag of food goes right next to it. It's a great design. Origami, man.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so now here's the trick to ordering fast food and then enjoying it. I've yo-yoed my whole entire life. The lightest was 132 and my heaviest was 210. You are our only hope. You are our only hope. D Zoggy Zog, you like that movie? We loved it. We really enjoyed watching it last night. Or was that yesterday? It was yesterday's show. Anyway, look, this is the secret to preserving this stuff. You want to leave it in their original packages, which is fine, in the paper. Believe it or not, if you do this, you go like that, and then you take the card, the one of these paper bags that it comes with, and you put it at the bottom, and you fold it down really good, so it's closed. It's not airtight, but you'd be surprised how fresh these stay just like that. But I take it up a notch. We're going to take the fries that's left, not a lot of fries, I almost ate all of them. We're going to take these burgers. We're going to put those in a Glad storage bag. We're going to pop those in the fridge. they're going to be just as fresh and awesome tonight or tomorrow as they are today. So, give me 1 second. I'm just going to go put these in the fridge, and I will be right back. This area will stay nice and clear, and then we're smoking cannabis, baby. We are smoking cannabis.
Oh, you. What do you need? What do you need? What do you need?
One thing I can tell you is you've got to be free. Wow, I dropped 3 French fries on the floor. Rogie didn't even know. Rogie, look at these French fries. Do you love your daddy? Do you love your daddy? You're not going to growl at me anymore, are you? I always give you good stuff, don't I? I did not hurt you. I love you. I did not hurt you today, okay? Remember that. I did not hurt you. Did not hurt you, right?
Come and get this, Ben.
What's that?
You can come and pick these. I only got the t-shirts. That's dry now, the white t-shirts. See who put those away if you want.
Thank you. I got diced onions, extra diced onions, and extra pickle. I forgot to tell you guys that. Full disclosure, we're doing full disclosure on the burgers. Full disclosure. I'm going to try not to drink all that Coca-Cola today because that's the real poison, and this is not that good either. I'm going to drink all of this today.
Yeah, I'll sit there with the water and a Big Mac and be like,
That's healthy.
sugar. Yeah. You need soda to wash that down. You can't wash that down with water.
Beazle loves Enoch! Kenny.
Anyway.
Sorry, Nate. I stole a fry when you weren't looking. What's up there, Bob Ross? Who else is here, man?
Nice.
My girlfriend's just so funny. She texted me instead of talking to me in the chat. She's like, McDonald's? Oh my God, what are you doing?
I knew somebody would come at you about the McDonald's.
Well, I do it. I do a fast food like once a week or once every 2 weeks. Something. Just to reward myself for doing what I've done. But this is why I can't get any further. Ice tall caramel mochaccino upside down. Just take all those and like put them at the end of stuff I say. Okay, here we go. You go over here. We're all clean. We're all good. I'm ready to smoke some cannabis. I'm going to take some more Gorilla Glue, I think. Just a little bit of glue, the glue, if you will. So my mom made it out of surgery. Did I tell you guys? I mean, I know Jiminy knows. My mom made it out of surgery. She's okay. This was the second surgery and two surgeries in 2 days, 2 different hospitals. She got a gallbladder stone removed. Me and Juicy J are ready when you are. Juicy J, Zoggy Zog, and Juicy J. Okay. Hold on. Noise, some GG. Yeah. So I didn't realize if I had told you guys, because I just told Jiminy, but I don't know if I'd mentioned the show. So, anybody who's worried about my mom earlier today, um, everything's good, and she's looking like she could come home as early as tomorrow, if everything keeps going as well as it's going. So, in case you're wondering, let me see. I've got a message coming through here. Mom's back in her room. Great. Yay. Great. She feels great. Awesome. So she'll probably be coming home tomorrow. That's good, man. It's been rough, bro. It's rough running this house by myself. Ah! Oh, you have no idea. You know, I have found all of these things for me to do all day to keep myself occupied. And what ends up happening is now I've got to do all these other things in addition to all those things. And it's like, bah.
Little dry run.
The gallbladder removal? Wow, I don't know why yours was so painful. I had mine removed. It was the greatest thing I ever did. It didn't hurt me to have it taken out. It hurt me not to have it taken out. Hell, in the words of Cyber, hell yeah. We need you ASAP. I know, man. This house needs its heart back. So, as soon as she comes back, man. All right. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Jiminy. We smoked the cannabis as we celebrate. They made you wait 6+ months with diet change first, then removed it. It felt like I was hit by a truck from when they inflate you. Well, I said take mine out right now. It ain't about diet change when that gallbladder is gone, man. When it stops working correctly, you know. So for those of you who haven't been paying attention, crypto exploded today, which is great. Went way up. And we got really good news from Celsius. You guys know how my crypto is held in Celsius right now. I got almost half of my crypto is sitting in Celsius, right? As it would turn out, it looks like they're going to be returning our crypto to us in the form of crypto, which is what I need. They're going to unlock our wallets and we're going to be able to take that crypto out. That's what it's looking like. And it looks like it's moving quickly. So I'll keep my ear to the ground and I'll let you guys know if they give me my cash back. And if I do, then boy, oh boy, am I the luckiest fucking guy ever. With all of the shit, all of the pitfalls I faced with crypto, to come out with all of my crypto still. Guys, there were times I've sent crypto to the wrong wallet address before. You know, well, it wasn't the wrong wallet address, but it was the wrong memo. And it was just, and I sent crypto and it was just in the ether, man. I ended up getting that back. So, got my Bitcoin out of BlockFi the day before they closed withdrawals. If I get my Celsius crypto back, come on, man. Give me some credit here, folks. Yeah. Yeah, he sold his Bitcoins for 2 Domino's pizzas. Because back then, that's all those Bitcoins were worth.
Man, everybody was a millionaire and we didn't know it.
I mean, he could have gone out the next day and bought more Bitcoins if he wanted to, you know? For $10.
My buddy. Oh. Only we'd have known.
Well, that's the thing is, people like Da Vinci were telling everybody. I'd love to find the Da Vinci video from way back. Let's see if we can find it.
I just thought it would be some kind of thing that used for online currency and you'd be able to buy, I don't know, small things with it. I didn't really look into it. I have hundreds of fucking things on my hard drive.
Yeah, Da Vinci has his own fucking. He's got his own thing here. He's got his own channel. I'm subscribed. Yes. Okay, let's go with videos recently uploaded. You can't change that. You used to be able to change the organization of the videos, dude. Are you kidding me? Now you can just select between recently uploaded and popular. That is so dumb. Oh my god. You used to be able to flip them so you could see his first video first, his last video, his first upload first. What's that?
Can't you still do that?
No, I'm on YouTube. They took it away.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah, now I got to go back through all of his. Dude, he's been podcasting like a motherfucker. This guy, I didn't realize that. Holy shit, man! 3 years ago. 9 years ago, 10 years ago, 11 years ago.
Going. 15 years ago.
Silver down. He used to be a silver guy. All he talked about was silver and JP Morgan. Oh, here we go. 11 years ago. Here we go. Dude. This is going to be so fun to watch these videos. Here you go. These are the Da Vinci videos, man.
These are the things that keep people up at night.
So, congrats.
Here we go. Okay.
Yep.
Congratulations, Silver Futurists, on, playing to the crowd there. Very well done. I noticed a lot of interesting...
We smoke as we watch the Da Vinci classic videos. No law regarding cannabis. Everybody cheers.
Bitcoin is a pump and dump scheme, but in your title, you had silver and Bitcoins and then pump and dump, but you didn't call it a pump and dump. You also, I noticed you didn't call it a scam, but you did call it a scheme, which is not the same as a scam. But most people could equate it to a scam. And at the same time, my wife thinks that all this, no thank you, Xander, I don't want any crackers. All this stuff is basically, us fighting about this is basically the Team Edward. She equated it to Team Edward and Team Jacob. I thought, you guys are both fighting over who's the hottest. And you both support Twilight. I thought that was cute. That was a cute analogy. Anyways, she's right? We both support gold and silver.
It looks like a grow room setup.
Ending this fiat
Those look like air handlers behind him,
monetary
man.
system, where it's created out of debt. So
He's got a box fan in between them.
Right? We just, want to get to the same place in different styles, different ways. And
It's too
I
loud?
think that's cool.
Oh, the fan's too
I
loud?
just don't think it's cool to bash other people's style, right? I'm not going to bash your style that you want, I don't know, a money substitute that's backed up by gold and silver. I feel that even if I were to get that from my government, I wouldn't trust it.
Oh, I'll turn it back up.
Because I know that they're going to still print more of those
Dude,
those bills.
this
and say
guy
they're backed up by gold
predicted
and silver.
Bitcoin
So
11
I'm gonna go
fucking
and get
years
gold and
ago.
silver.
And this is the
And
video.
I would too. And I'm sure you would too.
And we're going to watch the next couple of videos too.
So, the issue the issue is then how do we prevent the scam of governments, right? Well, the only way to prevent the scam of government is to take money out of government hands, and Bitcoin accomplishes that. Now, it may not be perfect. It may not work.
This video is 11
but
years old.
It's a stepping stone in the right direction, where money is a free market item.
He's a millionaire now.
Choose what is money, and not what government decides to be money, because money didn't come from government. If you didn't know that, it actually came from the free market. Just like Bitcoins. Okay, so that's why I like it. You know, it's a free market item. Sure, like you said, somebody could create another Bitcoin substitute, and you know, right? Call it Bitcoin or whatever. But
Bitcoin,
the free market gets to
Ethereum.
decide whether they're going to go for it. So that's the plus of the free market. So I want to show you guys my Bitcoin mining operation. As you can see from behind, here it is.
And cut.
Here you go.
You're joking, right? What's this?
Your payment.
I don't think so. This is what I'm looking for.
Gold and silver is money and nothing else.
This was the scene 6 months ago in the Bahamas. That person in shorts is, of course,
God damn it.
Good morning.
Holy shit.
As you can see from behind, here it is.
And
Ah,
cut.
why does he cut it out? That's funny. All right.
Yeah.
It's weird. Okay, so that was Bitcoin's not a Ponzi. Okay, power of Bitcoins versus gold and silver. Bitcoin profitability mining. Bitcoins for dummies. This is 11 years ago. 11 years ago, 11 years ago, 11 years ago, 11 years ago. Bitcoin basics 11 years ago.
Wonder if there's a video like when it jumped high and
Oh, bro, I guarantee you're going to see it here. 10 years ago.
smiling.
He's not talking about Bitcoin for a while here, 10 years ago. 9 years ago. Bitcoin prediction and silver bottom call. Bitcoin and altcoins up or down 7 years ago. Bitcoin. So this was 7 years ago. Earthquake update from Da Vinci. 7 minutes. So Bitcoin at this point 7 years ago. Let's get to about 5 years ago. Time to buy Bitcoin. Bitcoin going down. Why Bitcoin will go a lot higher. Happy holidays. 3 years ago. Okay, 3 years ago. 4 years ago. 5 years ago. Let's go to 5 years ago. Let's go to 5 year ago video.
Hi everyone, it's been a while since I've done a video, and this video is about what do I think about buying Bitcoin, some cryptocurrency. Many people have asked me what to buy, right? And I've decided to do a video answering that question. When somebody asks me about cryptocurrencies, what I usually tell them is, listen, there's probably going to be just one more bubble after this, right? This crash, I've seen it before, right? Several times, and Bitcoin come down, right? It bounces at the bottom and then it starts moving up again and goes crazy. I don't know when that's going to happen. It might happen next year. It might happen.
Look at how down he is right then.
But it is going to happen. Well, at least I believe it's going to happen. I'm not sure.
That was 5 years ago. 4 years ago. 4 years ago. 4 years ago. 4 years ago. 3 years ago. 3 years ago. 3 years ago. Happy holidays 3 years ago.
Maybe I never made a fuck you everybody, I was right video. I would have.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. I'm here in Davos, Switzerland, enjoying the snow. Okay, not really. And the cold. I hate the cold and snow. Anyways, I'm gonna make this short because the internet's a little bit slow here, and basically, I'm having a great time here in Davos, and I did a debate on Bitcoins just the other night, and I'm trying to get it off my phone, and I don't know. It's just there's every single time I try to do something, I upload it. Normally, I'm able to upload to YouTube directly from my phone, but for some reason here, I just can't seem to do it. But anyways, I'm a little disappointed that the 3 coins that I mentioned in Crypto's video, that people went and bought it up, and I thought people understood that you're not supposed to buy the market whilst it's going up. This is the most important thing you need to learn about trading and buying cryptocurrencies. Is don't chase markets. If the market takes off, let it go. Just forget about it. Okay, whatever. And I can't help but feel that a lot of you went out there and bought those coins, bought library credits, bought Factum and Dogecoin, and you shouldn't have done that.
Never even heard of that.
And not as the price is going up. You should have had your buy order set at a lower price, and if the market comes to you, it comes to you. If not, you let it go.
Lots of
Apparently,
bad
that didn't
news,
happen.
man, from Da Vinci.
And I hope that you learn from this, and I think people should, who did buy the market, should sell and get out at the top if they did get in.
At the top, that's so hard to know when is the fucking top, bro,
And
you
if
know?
you take a loss, you take a loss.
If we
You
knew when
shouldn't
the
put
top
that
was,
much
we'd
money
get
in the first
out.
place. Because that's not how you make money. You don't make money chasing markets at all. So please,
It's so frustrating.
I'm a little concerned. I don't want to do any more cryptocurrency analysis if this is the case. If you're just going to buy the market upwards,
Yeah.
at the market.
Yeah,
there's lots of people
he
in the
was
market,
mining
not just
Bitcoin
you,
so long
that are
ago,
watching
it's
my videos.
crazy.
It will.
Can you
have its
believe that?
turn Day in the sunlight.
That he was
Just
mining
don't think
Bitcoin
don't
fucking
think
11
I'm
years ago?
forcing it up. Right? That's a horrible thing for you to be in. Horrible position for you to be in. All right, so that's it for now.
I wonder how much
this video, and thanks.
I wonder how much Bitcoin Da Vinci holds. Let's go to his channel and type in portfolio. The bottom altcoins in my portfolio. I'm nearly bankrupt. Bitcoin and Ethereum bloodbath 2 days ago. Okay, let's see this.
Bitcoin and Ethereum. What's next move? Let's find out in the charts here, shall we?
No law
Yeah,
regarding cannabis. I hope you guys are
know
enjoying
what
this.
the
This
title
is an
says,
interesting journey.
right?
Cheers.
Bitcoin has screwed me over
We're
and
learning
dumped
and
down,
smoking it.
and we're going to talk about that and more in today's episode. Why I got screwed. I don't know if you were watching other episodes, but I did the Hail Mary, and man, it just took it out and then rolled over. That sucks. Sucks when that happens. But hey, that's the trader's life. You know, you win some, you lose some. And you know, I tried to stay away from the Hail Marys from the 4 hours. They just stopped working. for Bitcoin, but Ethereum it still works, but the Bitcoin, forget it. It's totally managed by the powers that be. So I'm no longer going to use the Hail Mary on the 4 hour or the hourlies. It's going to have to be only on the short-term time frames for the 5 to 15-minute time frame. I'll forget.
So he's trying to trade.
It
man.
just doesn't work anymore. Yeah, well, this is going to be an interesting episode. Right? I did have.
There's three kinds of people, man. There's hodlers like me. There's traders like he's trying to be, and there's people who don't do Bitcoin at all. He needs to stop trying to be a trader and just be a hodler. He's good at that.
Title just stated
trading,
hey,
man.
I'm nearly bankrupt. That's not me. Actually, that's a news article. So sorry for the little bit of clickbaitiness, but hey, I wanted to have something really punchy for you guys to come in and watch today's episode because it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Trust me. You have to watch to the end because it is fun.
At that point, right then, when they lie to you, it's like that's when you got to just hang up and say, you know what, fuck you. It's not cool. It's not cool. That shit ain't cool. From one podcaster to another, I'm telling you, Da Vinci, you've been doing this for years just like me, and you know better. So, fucking watch that shit, bro. Keeping it real. I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it orange. I'm going back. I'm keeping it real. Psst. Psst. He knew, he literally admitted it. It's crazy. Wow, man. Yellow markers all the way across. Something gonna happen? Are we reversing? No. Still dropping. There's a free fall. It's dropping right now, man. I don't know how far it's gonna drop. But it's gotta reverse, man. We need some high bottoms, and we need them now. If we're gonna reverse this thing. Drop in volume, drop in value, it should reverse. Oh, I'm not looking at Bitcoin, I'm looking at Ethereum. I'm looking at the wrong one. My bad. There's still a drop in volume and value. That could be a legitimate turnaround. Let's just see. That's a very low bottom. That's not a good sign for a turnaround. Even though it's green, that is a good sign. Green's good, but we still need a higher bottom. D Zoggy Zog, we're getting the good vibe. Billy, hey, let's get that chat working. We learned how to do this. We're just going to open up a new page. We're going to open up the chat. And now we should have chat now. That should fix it. We should have chat voice now. That's what fixed it last time. I said I was a hacker.
Cool if you could change.
I said I was a hacker and I bragged. Edwin Sparks, Josh G.
It'd be nice if you could make the voice sound like Mr. T or something like that. Instead of that British woman. Or any celebrity, yeah. Like Robert De Niro or...
Nope. It didn't work. Fuck. Let me try something else. Let's go into the settings and turn off. Turn it off. Close it. Go back into settings and turn it on and see if that fixes it. Sometimes that fixes it. No, that didn't work either. So now I'll just try a whole new browser window. Yeah, just pull up a random window. Yeah, it could have something with personal information on it, but who fucking cares, right? Restream, you fucking idiots. You, or not restream, I mean XSplit. You fucking idiots. Um, I need this browser window to give me the chat. That's what I need right here. Let's see if it works. Somebody hit me with a chat.
Bitcoins need to make it past 20 grand, man. Twenty.
Weekmc83. I'm
There.
just spewing random nonsense for the chatterbox. Chatty chat, chatterson, chat, Chapman, Chapman.
Thank you. Thank you. That didn't take much, did it?
Billy Ballantyne. I thought a tub of cottage cheese would give me diarrhea, but quite the contrary. I just shit a football bat.
A
Dee-zog-y-zog.
football bat.
Well,
Dee-zoggy zog. I smoke the cannabis when it's top of the hour, guys. That's what I'm doing now. That's why I'm grabbing my bong.
Surrounded
Bong!
by Keith. Big Mark, I want to smoke what you're smoking, LOL.
Bong! Bong!
Weekmc83. Oh my god bro, I'm dead, I'm dead. Dee-zog-y-zog. WTF is happening.
It smokes the cannabis so it
Dee-zog-y-zog.
gets the cannabis again.
Me too.
It smokes the cannabis or it gets the cannabis.
Surrounded by Keith.
Again.
Top of the hour hits.
Continue to smoke the cannabis. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Cheers, Jiminy. Jiminy is in the chat. We've got Surrounded by Keith D. Zoggy Zog. Big Merc 83. We've also got Token Tony Z over there on Rumble. Thank you, Token Tony Z. Keeping it real. Keeping it living alive and well for everybody.
Dee-zog-y-zog.
Cheers.
yeah.
Who out there has seen my favorite movie, Reservoir Dogs?
Dee-zog-y-zog.
I have
I'm Jelly Cocktail X Slurricane.
Reservoir Dogs' your favorite.
Oh, aren't you fancy, D. Zoggy Zog? Jelly Cocktail Slurricane. Never heard of the jelly cocktail, but I have heard of Slurricane. Had some, actually, with my girl.
Surrounded by Keith. Seen it.
My girlfriend.
Good one.
My girlfriend and her girlfriend smoked some with us, and that shit was fucking bomb. That shit was bomb.
You know what a good movie is? Although it's got Kevin Spacey, it was the fuck is it called? Usual Suspects. That was my favorite movie.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. It's not one of my favorites, but yeah, it's all right. It's good. It's a good movie.
That was good.
Kevin Spacey's a fucking douchebag.
Dee-zog-y-zog.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
It was
yay.
Before all that shit.
It's like I don't even want to listen to
didn't
fucking
know.
Ted Nugent songs, bro. You know, because he's a douchebag.
It sucks because it's a good movie, but yeah. Now that I watch it, I just see him like a. What's he doing with Brad Pitt?
I like Brad Pitt. I wish I had some coffee right now. Like the Brad Pitt commercial.
It's coffee talk. Talk amongst yourselves. Is that Mike Myers coffee talk?
Yes.
Coffee talk.
Saturday Night Live.
Coffee talk. That is so good.
And it enjoys the flavors.
Billy Ballantyne. Bro, I've had Reservoir Dogs on VHS, Laserdisc, DVD, Blu-ray, never watch it on Blu-ray, and now I own it digitally. Surrounded by Keith. Just a splish.
It's such a great movie.
Meekmuk 83. Gimme the keys, you.
Don't you let me down, really.
Surrounded by Keith. LOL Billy.
You know. Really.
I wonder if Aaron Bennett has covered this new Celsius. No, he hasn't. On earned assets. Yeah, no. Huh. He needs to put up a video.
Meekmuk 83. But did you have a beta player like me as a little boy? I had one movie. Billy Ballantyne. My new favorite is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Unless his 10th movie is a masterpiece. Which it will be. Surrounded by Keith. Sony Beta.
Bro, I wonder if Aaron's gonna put up a fucking video, dude. You know?
Meekmuk 83. Movie was Clash of the Titans. Dezogizog. Interview was one of my faves. Billy Ballantyne. I never had a beta. I wanted one, but then VHS got cheaper. Dezogizog. Oldie but goodie.
Beta.
Meekmuk
Betamax.
83.
I had one of those.
81 foot.
I had Betamax. That's fun. I haven't heard that in a long time. Betamax, dude. It's like smaller VHS tapes, bro.
I give up, dude.
Billy Ballantyne. I'm brining the shit out of a corned beef. Gonna be a good HT.
Let us see. Let us see.
Holy shit, I just spaced right up.
Billy Ballantyne. Damn it. Every time I ask my wife for help, she flashes me and leaves the room. As if you pay me off. It works. Fuck.
Hey, I get to drive my mom's car tomorrow. I wonder what time.
What kind of car she got? You were saying Joe's has like really sick cars and shit.
My mom?
Yeah, you said that one.
Always, dude.
Bigmac 83. At least you get a flash. My wife just scoffs at me. Surrounded by Keith. Mine is no fun, she just helps me. Bigmac 83. I just saw a homeless woman walking down the street with a shopping cart stuffed full of items and 3 little Chihuahua pin dogs on top.
Aww.
Billy Ballantyne. Do you know any weird cool ways to prepare a corned beef? Besides putting it on a plate with dirty cabbage shit.
Corned beef's good with like leftover mashed potatoes fried up in a frying pan. Like breakfast.
Surrounded by Keith. Lots of stray dogs round here.
Potato. Curd. Yeah, like curd. My mom was.
Surrounded by Keith. Vikmuk, have you ever eaten at a Portillo's restaurant?
Lots of stray dogs.
Dizogizog. Corned beef, Swiss and sauerkraut. Billy Ballantyne. Nay, your battery in your brain died. Do you have a spare charged?
It didn't die. I'm listening to y'all.
Vikmuk 83. I usually offer food or clothing items. I have given the hoodie off my back to a man before, but I usually don't carry cash around, so money is not something I can afford to give away.
You guys have a
I
lot
don't
to
have
say.
enough.
Obviously.
Surrounded by Keith. One is opening in Tucson. They have amazing Italian beef sandwiches. A Chicago specialty. So good. Dizogizog. I don't like it personally, but... Vikmuk 83. Money to barely support my wife, and 2 children, and 4 dogs. Inflation is a son of AB asterisk 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 asterisk. Billy Ballantyne. God damn it. Sauerkraut is more cabbage shit.
Use a hot topic. I love it. I'm so high.
Vikmuk 83. Surrounded by Keith, you are a Tucsonian. Vikmuk 83. Keith. Billy Ballantyne. If I could torture and maim one vegetable, it would be cabbage. Dirty bland some bitch. Surrounded by Keith. Yes, Tucson. Vikmuk 83. Nice bro, me as well. Dizogizog. Don't hate me. But I actually like raw, shredded cabbage. Quite crunchy and delicious. Surrounded by Keith. Just moved from near airport. Now way southwest.
Raw shredded cabbage. I don't have a problem with that.
Vikmuk 83. Look at that nice 2 Tucsonians watching the garden. What do you think of that, pal Zed? Surrounded by Keith.
Palsy. She said Zed.
I seem to always live near casinos. Dizogizog. Not like a lot, just a nibble when you're making slaw.
That's big.
Surrounded by Keith. Heck YA. Tucsonians rock. Vikmuk 83. Zed's dead. Dizogizog.
You guys, 5 hours ago, some kind of a weird thing going on in New Hampshire. Dusty Smith just liked my reply. He wants to change the name of his show to
Bigmac 83.
the cult
High
of
five,
the
Keith.
cult of Dusty. I like that. Because the name Dusty is just so unmenacing, and yet it says cult, which is menacing, and it's such a contradiction in terms of itself. I find it intriguing, you know?
Cult of Dust.
For someone should make a cut of that, a clip of that, and send it to Dusty on send it to me and Dusty as a response to that tweet that he just liked. It has a certain charm, don't you think? Check it out. Bonsai Indica.
Taking away the moments that make up the dog day.
Dizogizog. Dusty does muster up the image of a certain type of dude.
You know Dusty D?
Ay, qué descuidada.
Dizogizog. I've known a couple Dusties, LOL.
What is this? It's a long video.
¿Qué estás mirando, eh? Ponte a hacer tu trabajo. Ah, te faltó esa.
It's a really weird video. This guy keeps putting money under a lime and then acting like he's not noticing that people are just walking right up. It's a put on, obviously.
Billy Ballantyne. Dusty is a great guy. Used to be a tad immoral, but is cool now. Got a decent sense of morality now. And a decent IQ to boot. Plus, he doesn't ignore me.
Muchas gracias. Pase buen día. Buenas tardes.
Oh, they say the guy smells bad. That's funny.
Es que vivo muy lejos y vine caminando. No tenía otra forma de llegar. Oiga, ¿pero qué le pasa? Deme, eso es mío.
This is a weird little production.
Con este currículo definitivamente no te van a contratar para nada. ¿Qué universidad es esta?
I do not know what I'm watching right now.
Surrounded by Keith. Q Paso.
Eso no te lo dicen ni siquiera tus tías.
So the two of the people who stole the money, they're in this office now with him. The girl took this folder out of his hand. They're making fun.
Nada Y2.
Esto es para que te compres ropa un poco decente. ¡Tómalo!
Weird. Guy gives him the money that he.
Jefe, ya los...
Weird. Weird. I want to know.
Surrounded by Keith.
What did I just watch?
Nada.
I don't know what I just watched. So weird. Republica Dominicana. TikTok RD. Priya Kaed.
Surrounded by Keith.
Pamela Macio.
Fumaro on this motor LOL.
I know Speako, the Spanish show. It's just, for some reason, a whole bunch of TikTok videos started playing. And I don't know why.
Surrounded by Keith. I don't speak Spanish D.
I wonder if Back to the Science has put up a new video.
I do a little. Took it for 6 years in school.
I don't. You're impressive. You're quite impressive. 3 days ago.
Dizogizog. Forgot most by now, but LOL.
Right? No, 3 days ago. She hasn't put up anything new.
Dizogizog. LMAO, im really not. Surrounded by Keith. Nice. I wish I spoke it. Tucson is basically Little Mexico.
Huh.
Dizogizog. I did really well while I was like learning it every day and speaking it, but I've def forgot most, but not all.
Oh, shit.
Hello, and welcome to Back to the Science. I'm Dr. Susan Oliver, and I'm a scientist. Now, you may have heard a few people talking on YouTube and Twitter and elsewhere about
Billy
some
Valentine.
new analysis that has been done
I
on
asked
people
if
who
I could
have
bring
been
my 38 to
vaccinated
the blog
in Florida.
party for celebration
Well,
purposes,
I just had a look
and the
at it, and
HOA
it's
said nothing
fantastic
bigger than a
news.
9mm.
The data shows that
Sissies.
there is no increase in
These are
mortality following vaccination.
I'm an NJ
in
and on
any
has
age
its fair
group,
share
which is
too.
wonderful, right?
Surrounded
Of
by
course,
Keith.
we already knew this because
Why
numerous
you gotta
studies
use
have
it
been
or
done
you lose
previously.
it.
But
But if we
great
threw
to
you into
see yet
Spain, you'd remember
another
quickly.
study confirming it. Strangely enough, a lot of
Dizogizog.
people discussing the
You're
study
probably right though.
aren't talking about these amazing results. Instead, they've chosen to look at a small subgroup analysis, which doesn't show such positive results. Now, I'm not sure if they are just being negative Nellies or if they have worked out that they get a lot more views, etc., on YouTube and Twitter if they spread negative information about vaccines. But anyway, let's go back to the science and have a look at the study. So this is the study. It's called Exploring the Relationship Between All-Cause and Cardiac-Related Mortality Following COVID Vaccination or Infection in Florida Residents, a self-controlled case series study. Now, it isn't actually peer-reviewed. We don't know who the authors are, and it's a bit light on detail. But, as I said, it does show some very positive results.
Dizog-izog. Oh God, here we go.
And
Surrounded
these are
Bee
the
Keith.
results here.
I was in New York and NJ once.
As you can see, for every age group, there was a decrease in mortality following COVID vaccination. In some cases, it was only a numerical decrease in mortality and it wasn't statistically significant. But for the over 60 age group, there was actually a statistically significant
Surrounded
decrease
Bee
in
Keith.
mortality following.
Business trip, so not much time to explore. Dizog-izog. LOL, it's nice out here. IDN why people make fun of it so much LOL.
Following vaccination, which, as I said, is fantastic news. And just to be clear, when they talk about all-cause mortality, they have excluded COVID deaths as well as non-natural causes of death like accident and murder. But as I said, most people aren't talking about these great results. They are instead talking about the results of a subgroup analysis. So let's have a look at that. What everyone is talking about is this.
Dizog-izog.
If you just look
Cheers.
Cheers, Steve.
at males
Surrounded
18
Bee Keith. It was nice.
39 and just look at what they call cardiac-related deaths, there is an 84% increase following vaccination, which means an extra 9 deaths over the 1 year study period for this type of death. Now, of course, this increase was completely offset by an even larger decrease in non-cardiac mortality over the same time period. So the net effect is no increase in mortality in this age group, as I previously showed. Nevertheless, the Surgeon General in Florida is no longer recommending mRNA vaccines for males 18 to 39, which is a bit weird given there was no increase in mortality in this age group. What makes it even weirder is that if we look at the CDC COVID death data for Florida, we see that
Surrounded
there
Bee
had
Keith.
been one.
When there I ordered pizza. Coming from Chicago, I didn't dig it too much.
1,704 deaths from COVID in males 18 to 39 years old in Florida up to the 10th of January 2022, which is rather a lot more than the extra 9 deaths defined as cardiac-related following vaccination. Why would you be concerned about 9 men dying but not be concerned about 1,704 men dying? Speaking of weird, you may be thinking that it's a bit weird that this subgroup would have an increase in what they define as cardiac-related mortality, while at the same time having a decrease in non-cardiac related mortality. So let's have a look at a few possible reasons for this. But before we do that, let's have a quick look at the methodology that they used. They use what is known as the self-controlled case series method, which is a study design where individuals act as their own control. In this case, they compared mortality within the first 28 days following the last dose of vaccine with mortality for the next 21 weeks.
So she extensively goes through this sort of thing and continually debunks these motherfuckers whose dicks that Jimmy Dore continually sucks. So check her out. She's called Back to the Science, and she's on YouTube. Back to the Science, man. She's great. Dr. Sarah Oliver. Dr. Sarah Oliver. Go check her out, man. You know, if you think you could benefit from that information, don't let Jimmy Dore fucking lie to you, because he's a douchebag.
Surrounded Bee Keith. Debunkers rock.
Yeah, dude, I like the guys that debunked all that UFO shit coming out of the Pentagon. Those guys were awesome.
Dezogizog. I like how you say that.
Yeah.
Dezogizog. Sarah Oliver.
Sarah Oliver. Kind of want to hear this.
Did the guys in the industry like yourself, the heavyweights, were you aware that something was going on at SPF or no?
Yeah, I mean, I think that you have the Bitcoin community opposite the crypto community, and there's been a low-grade, sort of boiling guerrilla war between the two camps for the past 2.5 years. And Sam is kind of like the poster child of the crypto world. Right? Sam makes billions of dollars on an unregulated exchange offshore. He makes billions of dollars issuing his own air token. He spends hundreds of millions of dollars giving to the crypto lobby and to politicians. And one of their messages is, Bitcoin is bad for the environment. It uses too much electricity, but not to fear. We have a staked air token, which does the same thing as Bitcoin, and it's environmentally friendly. So, we've always seen that going on. And I think that, the Bitcoin community would say, there's something ethically broken about being able to issue your own unregistered security, right? They call it committing the sin of shitcoinery.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So Sam and most of the people in the crypto world were always guilty of the sin of shitcoinery, or pumping and promoting unregistered securities. And that was obvious. I think, that was obvious to the chair of the SEC, to most politicians, right? The phrase that pops up over and over again is the vast majority of all crypto tokens are unregistered securities. But I think the diabolical twist in the FTX story that none of us saw coming, but it is particularly diabolical, is so Sam creates $8 billion worth of air token with SRM and FTT. Then he issues himself locked token, secret locked token, marks it up on his balance sheet by another $4 to $8 billion and calls it $16 billion worth of collateral. Okay. Then he goes shopping for a bank to give him a loan against this. Well, if I took $1 billion of Apple stock and I went to a legit bank, Bank of America, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, I say I got $1 billion of Apple stock, they would say, well, we will give you collateral value for up to the amount you have, or 5% of the daily trading liquidity on a legitimate regulated exchange. So if you show me a security that trades $1 billion a day, and you have $1 billion of it, I might give you $50 million of collateral value. And that means you could borrow $25 million against it at 50% loan to value, but I'm going to margin call you if it moves a tick. So it means, practically speaking, $1 billion of that legit security is probably going to give you $10 million worth of a loan.
On $1 billion.
On $1 billion.
That's 1%.
Okay, right? Because the gating factor is, what's 5% of the trading liquidity of that token or that asset? Because if I have to dump that thing in the market, I want to sell the entire position without moving the price.
Sure.
Okay, so that's the traditional world onshore. What Sam did was generated $14 to $16 billion worth of Solana, FTT, Serum, and then he went shopping for a bank to give him a loan. But he didn't want, you wouldn't get a loan from Goldman Sachs on it. No one's going to borrow you money, at least no non-crypto company. So what he did was he went to himself. He runs a bank called FTX. He applied for a loan from himself. He granted himself the loan.
For a loan from himself.
Well, secretly applied. He didn't tell anybody, but when they say, well, Alameda had a margin account and the margin position was slightly bigger than I thought, what he means is, they pledged a few $1 billion of air token, gave themselves a $10 billion loan, and they extracted, even if he had pledged $15 billion worth of air token, giving yourself a $10 billion loan means that you gave yourself about 100x the collateral value you would have got on a regulated exchange onshore. So what he did was, in essence, extract $10 billion of real stuff, dollars, Bitcoin, saleable assets, and he pledged $10 billion worth of air token stuff. And of course, it's a double diabolical thing. Here's the problem. So I create a token. I have 300 million tokens, and then I basically trade it with myself. Like, I give it to you, and you work for me, and you give it back to me. Then I lean on it, so I lever it up 10 to 1. You know, on FTX, you could lever it 20 to 1. Then I borrow your money. You're a depositor, so I take your money. You have $10 million. I lever it up 20 to 1. I have $200 million. I buy my own token. I drive my token up by $5. $5 times 300 million makes me 1.5 billion in collateral. I post the collateral, and then I withdraw $1 billion of, 100,000 people's money. I put it in Alameda, and then Alameda gives a $3.5 billion loan to Sam, right? He gave $3.3 billion to either himself or his personal family holding company. So here's the diabolical twist. I didn't just generate $10 billion of an unregistered security to dump it on the unsuspecting retail. That would take me 500 trading days, dumping 20 million a day, right? He didn't do that. What he did is he generated $10 billion in unregistered security and then just borrowed $10 billion secretly from his depositors, and then went and gambled it, traded it, spent it, lost it.
How?
And that is it's particularly impressive.
How do you, so here's the question. You know how he goes and he raises the 2 billion, okay? And he gets the 2 billion from not small people. He gets it from the best of the best of the best, right? You got BlackRock, you got Insight. You know the names.
Yeah.
I don't need to give you the names. You know the names. So
Major names, right?
then they don't get any seats, board seats in return. These are very, very smart people who are seeing this. Are they just as responsible for the fall of FTX as Sam Bankman-Fried is?
The Bitcoin maximalists would say that the problem in crypto is greed, arrogance, and foolishness. Okay, anybody that's investing in it is either greedy, arrogant, or foolish. So there's three constituencies that got taken for billions of dollars here. The VC investors put $2 billion into an offshore exchange. The exchange, just to be clear, was unethical and illegal from the very beginning. It's illegal to do what they did in the U.S. and it's unethical if you think I'm front running my customers, issuing a token, manipulating the price of the token, dumping it on them.
If you did that in stocks, you're going to jail if you front run.
It's absolutely illegal.
Yeah.
Right. FTX was its own regulator, its own market maker, its own exchange, the issuer. Right, all at the same time. This is such a and the hedge fund, too much conflict of interest. So, but the three constituencies are the VC that put the $2 billion into FTX. They were supporting basically an offshore, unregulated casino, running in opaque fashion, account of the interest of its own customers. They didn't ask for a board seat. They didn't do due diligence. They were chasing what they thought was insane gains, right? FTX is showing a company that goes from 50 million in revenue to 500 million in revenue to $1 billion in revenue, and they thought they just had the next great thing. So, Sam lies that any con, right, is like, I think I'm getting a deal that's too good to be true, and the con man is lying to me. We're all lying to each other, and so that's the first $2 billion that goes down the drain. There's another $4 billion or something like that in just loans made by crypto industry. I think Alameda borrowed hundreds of millions and billions of dollars from Genesis, from Three Arrows, from Voyager, from Celsius, from BlockFi, etc. So it's like if you start with this fiction that FTT is a real thing. If I create, again, like yo-yo token, and I manipulate the price up to $10 billion by trading 2% of the float, if you think it's a real thing and I act like it's a real thing, then I pledge it as collateral and you give me real stuff for an air thing. And so there's like $4 billion of that, and they went and they lost half of that. That was part of the reason that Voyager and BlockFi going bankrupt, and the reason that Sam wanted to bail them out is he didn't want to actually have the loans called, right? He was actually trying to buy BlockFi and buy Voyager with FTX equity,
I didn't
which
know
of course
BlockFi
is
was going
fraudulent
down.
and worth nothing. But if I borrowed $1 billion from a company and they want the money back, and I can simply give them $1 billion of equity,
The
take over
new
the company,
GeForce
and
Game
not
Ready
pay the
driver
loan
is
back,
available.
I can roll the entire fraud forward. So that's the second. The third is, this is also diabolical. FTX said, we're built by traders for traders, and Sam bragged that they only charge like 3 basis points trading fee, and he was 30 times cheaper than Coinbase or much cheaper than Binance. So he's stealing customers off of the other crypto exchanges by, in essence, offering near free trading. He's not trying to make money off the trading. He's trying to actually get the assets on his platform, because once he had the assets on his platform, he basically used FTX like his own personal piggy bank. It's like there's $10 billion there. Everybody else is going to get wiped out if their margin positions trade down 20% for a minute, except Alameda. Alameda has God mode. They never get margin called. So in an exchange, like in the U.S., it's illegal to go more than 50% loan to value. That means you're kind of like, you start with $1 million, you borrow 500,000, you're 1.5x levered. Okay, well, FTX started with 100x leverage, and then they backed it down to the responsible 20x leverage, which means that you post $1 million and you can take a $20 million position. Okay.
Who allows that?
Now here's the insane. What if I put $1 billion of air token, FTT, on the exchange? I recognize you and I let you take a $10 billion bet. Like, whatever, you took a $10 billion bet, now you withdraw $4 billion of real cash and you use that to buy property and buy everything under the sun. So Sam basically, he scraped billions from unsuspecting investors in Silicon Valley. They should have known better. He took billions from crypto hedge funds and crypto banks like BlockFi and Voyager. They should have known better. And then he took probably 10 billion or more from depositors on his exchange. They have the best argument. It's like they were staring at terms and conditions that said he's not going to rehypothecate or use their assets, and he just, he lured them with the promise of cheap trading, high leverage. And, if you thought, well, Sam is manipulating the price of FTT and Serum and Solana, and he was, right? That's illegal and unethical, right? It's a pump and dump scheme. We talked about this before. But if you accept the idea that crypto tokens that are issued by some offshore, dude are okay, then you're thinking, well, I guess I want to go buy some of that and get behind Sam and Alameda because they're going to drive the price up. And I think Solana went from, $3 to, what did it go to 50? It went way up, and FTT went to $50 a token or something. So you could have made a lot of money trading those tokens, but you probably would have wanted to go to the FTX exchange because, guess what? Newsflash, it's illegal in the U.S.
What do your future looks?
God, it's fucking crazy. Listen, guys, I'm gonna go. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tonight. Okay, we'll do a night show. Hope you guys had fun. Hour and a half. You guys take care. Thanks for watching. I'm at Nays Garden on Twitter. And make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Nays Garden on YouTube as well. I'm everywhere. Nays Garden. Look for it. Find it. All the people that are here probably already knew that, but I'm also on Rumble at Nays Garden.
Dzogizog.
I'll see you guys over there.
Hash.
Live 3 times a day. We'll see you guys over there. Bye.